It didn't unmute. Hey guys, it's Chris here from Chris's Creative Life, and I design workshops that help you create beautiful projects from start to finish with easy to follow guides. So we came home from a couple of days at the lake here, and my mini catalog order is here. So I thought I would share some of the things that were in my box. Sorry I didn't go live at exactly 4 o'clock. Of course, when you come home from a couple of days off, that's exactly when your software needs to update. So, of course, that took a few minutes. So, here's the deal. I can show you the front of the mini catalog. So, this is the new Stampin' Up! Catalog that will go live for September to December. So, if you are a consultant, a demonstrator, you can order now. If you want to become a demonstrator and you're in Canada, send me a message and I will help you if you have questions or anything along that lines. Because as a demonstrator, we are currently in what they call preview period. And so we can order the goodies in advance. So for customers, this mini catalog will go live on September the 4th, 2024. But I'm going to show you some of the things that I grabbed. I'm going to literally tell you that this box is, I've opened my box. This is crazy. I don't even know if I can lift it up. I'm not going to lift it up. I'm just going to, it's on my office chair. I'm going to wheel it closer. I'm going to shoot you down onto my desk now. But we are not in any semblance of order because literally all I've done is I took my packing bubbles out of the package and set them aside. So those are not in there. And I've turned on my lights and that's about it. So I'm going to pull some stuff out probably a little bit haphazardly. I don't actually remember what's in my box. I did it frantically, of course, in a very short period of time. But let me add my desk in here. If you have any questions along the way, make sure to ask. Let's just see here that we've got everything going. Okay. And yes, that's the corner of my keyboard. So here I will put this off to the side. I don't know why that light all of a sudden has a huge glare. Let's try and bounce it off the wall and see if that's helpful. Okay, that's a little bit better. Not great. But if we need another light, we can do this. Okay, I wanted to keep this relatively close in case I need to reference it. Okay, like I said, this is a big, heavy box. Oh my goodness. One of my favorite things is right on top, of course. Okay, so the first thing, nope, that's current. You don't need to see that. Okay, so this is also current. This is one of the kits from, hey Diane, this is one of the kits that launched for August. So this is current. Anybody can order this. I just posted a super cute photo of it finished. I will tell you all, Halloween is not my favorite holiday, but I do like to decorate for Halloween. And so Stampin' Up! Has this super cute haunted house kit, and I literally could not resist it. So, like I said, I just posted a little bit earlier, and there is actually like a how-to video from Stampin' Up! Oh my goodness, look at this little tiny skull. It's like a little tiny silver skull in there. But maybe I will come back next week and we'll put this together. But this is current. Anybody can order this right now. Like, wouldn't that be a fun little project for doing with your kids before they go back to school or your grandkids? Okay. I don't know how we're going to do this. So all the stamp sets are on top. I did think that we were going to get home a little bit earlier and I would have a little bit more time to organize. But no. So then I've got a ton of dies. So let's just see if we can match these all up as we go. I have some embossing folders and some gems. Don't worry, I'm going to show them. I'm just trying to at least make some piles here. I was going to try and organize them by collection or suite, but okay, the embellishments are stinking cute. Embellishments are always one of my favorite things. Okay, I think it's just everything is, oh my goodness, now I have a, okay. Let's at least put something in the screen to entertain you for a moment. Okay. Oh my goodness. This is very exciting. I don't even know where to start. Oh, you guys. Okay. So this is called Reindeer Fun, and it is a stamp set. There's a paper pack. There is a die. Let me just see if I can kind of find it here somewhere. Oh, one is a good one too. Okay. Reindeer Fun dies. Sorry, this is going to be a little bit noisy. But so, there, like I said, there's paper for this. So this is a photopolymer, and there's some great sentiments on here, right? Christmas is better together. May all your days be full of cheer. Merry Christmas. Look at this sweet little couple of deers. Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. Di says they don't celebrate Halloween too much in Australia. I thought it would look really sweet with like battery operated tea lights in it. So, like I said, I will for sure be opening that this weekend here and see. Okay, so this, I love this right off the bat. And then the deer, obviously, there's a cutout. This looks like a tree. There's obviously a present. So there's some presents in here. And that will actually put that pattern. So there are no lights in it. But I thought battery operated tea lights would work nicely because there's little windows. So here you can build your reindeer. There's a piece of holly, the little berries, some bows for the presents. Like that. I like this one. I really like this though, right off the hop. Okay, so that's Reindeer Fun. Let me just see here, because there is paper. So let's see. Oh, here we go. You guys, I can tell there's going to be like chaos in my office after this. I'm going to put these piles here, and I'm going to try and grab them with each of the collections. Okay, so we've got Reindeer Fun. Here is the paper. Let's open this up. So it's really cute. It actually looks like snow in the background behind these reindeer. So we've got, I'm going to move my keyboard maybe up here so I don't hit it. Okay, so we've got reindeer on one side and the presents on the other. This is cute. I like these little guys, the little reindeers with the wreaths, and then some holly on the back. And actually, I'm going to apologize because it might be noisy because, of course, we opened all our windows because the house was kind of stuffy from being shut up. So it could be a little bit noisy. Oh, I like this. This kind of reminds me almost of like wrapping paper. Look at, they're like jumping through the sky. And the back side of that one are the pretty lights. So there are two suites. I keep wanting to call them collections. Like, look how sweet these are. That's got to be like early espresso there. Oh, they're just so cute. That are going to also coordinate with scrapbooking stickers. So that will not be coming until September. But this is one of the paper packs. Then there's a cute little scene here with the reindeers in the trees. And the back side of that one is the little trees. So I actually think it's interesting because these prints are good scale for scrapbooking art card. Oh my goodness, I like this one. Look at the little expression on this guy's face. And the snowman with like the ears. Okay, and then, like I said, I literally have not seen this. You guys, I'm opening it with you. So then there's little bells on the back. Okay, and that's the end. So this is Reindeer Days. Okay, so let me just see what else here. I'm going to open it up on the side because I need to know what else I want to show you. And like I said, we're not going in any sort of semblance of order because I'm literally just going to pull something out of the box and then I'll pull the other pieces. Okay, so there is the paper stamp set, the dies, then this is the embellishment, and how stinking cute are these? So, oh, okay. So these are real red and white adhesive back peppermints. And you guys, they're like, so they're obviously adhesive back, but they're like a little bit, well, maybe it's my imagination and I have like tons of light on me, but I thought they were a little bit shiny, but they might be our matte, but they're super sweet, relatively low profile. So that's one of the embellishments. The next one is going to be my favorite embellishment. So it is real red and white baker's twine. Yeah, so I actually think that the papers are nicely balanced. There's kind of some with lots of big print and then some that are little print. And I think there's a place for both of those things in card making and scrapbooking. And it's a nice variety on the scale. Okay, baker's twine, you guys know. I'm like a huge sucker for baker's twine. So those are the embellishments. Then there's an embossing folder. Okay, and I think that was on screen already, but this is one of the large size embossing folders. Love it. They're perfect for scrapbooking, and this one is forever plaid. Like, how could you go wrong with plaid at Christmas time, right? And yes, I already see we're gonna have like, it's gonna take me 2 days to clean up my office after this. So huge size, great for scrapbooking, and it's plaid. Okay, awesome. And then, okay, so then there is something else here. And oh, here they are. So they are called book treat boxes. So I think it's like a little treat box, but it looks like a book. So right here is, so I think there is the cover, right? Here is one piece. Is this the same? Oh yeah. So you make the little box, which already has adhesive on it. I'm also going to tell you. There's like an adhesive strip here. Obviously, you can decorate these with paper, with ink, all of those fun things. I'm not going to glue it down yet because I don't know how I want to decorate it. And then you put this little sweet cover on here, and it's supposed to look like a book, right? So you could put it up on your shelf, and then this little strap goes all the way around like that. Isn't that cute? And then you put your little treat in here. It probably would also fit a gift card, I'm assuming. Some of those fun things. Okay, so I think that's everything for Reindeer Days. Okay, I'm just going to put this aside. Okay, you guys, let's see how many trays I have here in the office. Not enough, I'm sure. I'd like to at least try and keep the things corralled onto one. Okay, and that just went down onto the floor. Okay, so let's see what comes out. I'm going to grab a paper pack, and then we'll do the rest from there. Okay, so this is Seasons of Elegance, 12 by 12 designer series paper. Okay, so we've got a gold accent. Let me just see. I just need to get to the right page here. So this is Seasons of Excellence Sweet Collection. Okay, and so I'll show you the paper. And our coordinating colors here are Basic Beige, Cherry Cobbler, Crumb Cake. Sorry, I said something that, started that thing that we'll talk back to. So, Crumb Cake, Gray Granite, Lost Lagoon, Mossy Meadow, Old Olive, Pretty Peacock, Real Red, and I think that maybe is supposed to be gold. Okay, so one side has like the gold accent and then the other side is just like plainly painted, right? So they look very similar, but one side has the gold accent on it. So they're probably all exactly the same. Very pretty. So lots of the Stampin' Up! Papers are also like artist designed, right? And then they're digitized and put on paper. Oh, this is kind of neat. So you can actually, like, it's like textured in there. I don't know if you can actually see that, but it actually looks like almost like canvas in the gold. I really like this color, this Pretty Peacock. So these are all just kind of like solids. There's no patterns. So it's kind of a fun paper to play with. Okay. And then, like I said, all the back sides look like oil paintings. Okay. So then we've got stamp sets that go with this. So we have Peaceful Season, tons of sentiments. This is photopolymer. So like tons of sentiments. And you can see kind of that, like there's lots of long ones. Here's the actual scale of Christmas. And then, so we have a die cut that goes with this. Okay, that's the other stamp set. Okay, that is that one. Okay, that's not this one. Peaceful Seasons, this one. Okay, so here is the die cuts that go. And so the fun thing about die cuts too that coordinates with the stamp sets is they don't just like cut out the stamp set, right? Like there's other things. That's garbage. So it's always fun to kind of see what the little extra things are on here. Okay, so a Christmas die, awesome, with like an offset, right? And then some really pretty labels. This, they show like you could thread ribbon through these little openings right here, right? A great banner. I love that there's stitching on lots of the dies also. So this is the Peaceful Seasons dies. And they go with this stamp set. And of course, there's like a bundle. You can buy everything as a bundle or as a suite. Okay, so now we've got some trees. So Peaceful Evergreens. Oh, and everybody that loves distressed stamps, there's some good distressed stamps in here. So this is a cling one. So some fun distressed ones. 3 like different size trees, which is always nice. And then, okay, where are the dies for this one? Peaceful Evergreens. Okay, there are dies. I don't know where they are. Maybe they are. Okay, you guys, I'll have to look for those dies. They don't seem to. I wonder if they're called something different. Nope. Okay, well, I can't find them. So we'll just keep on going. But there's also an embossing folder for this called, oh, because remember when I said, oh, these belong here, but I don't need them right this second? I put them slightly out of the way, of course. Okay, so here are the dies that go with the trees. And, okay. Oh, look, you can make snow, right? And then these are fun trees. And they're not the same trees as the stamps, right? So these are all like extra things. Then these cut out the stamps. Then there's some sort of maybe label. There's two of them. There's another little tree, right? So there's a set of 3 different trees. There's a star for the top. This must be like a ribbon. So there we go. There's those two. I really am quite intrigued by this one. Okay. So that is... oh, and then there's an embellishment. Well, we can't forget the embellishments because they're like the best part. Okay, so that's the paper. This is gold textured dots. Gold textured adhesive back dots. So they're just all gold with a little bit of glitz on the inside. So that's the embellishment for this pack. So this is a fun one. I could see lots of possibilities. Did I open the embossing folder? I did not. Here we go. Here's the embossing folder that I totally forgot because I got distracted by the fact that I found the dies. Okay. And I have to say, I'm loving having embellishments and embossing folders back. And oh my goodness, this is going to be pretty. So this must be a 6x6 size. And so it's the trees. So many possibilities with this. And I love that they're like super sturdy. Like I don't worry that they're going to crack or break. Okay, so this is, like I said, Seasons of Excellence Sweet Collection. Okay, so 2 down. This is not one of the ones that I don't think this one is going to have extra stickers for scrapbooking later. Okay, that's just pile number 2 down there behind me. Okay, so let's look at Regal Winter. Okay, so this one is floral. So this might be like a transitional one right between fall and winter, kind of, I'm assuming. So floral, and they're painted. And then the back side, oh, interesting, is just tone on tone. And then this, I think, must be wild wheat. And it's kind of like fall-like looking, right? So this is, I guess, the more decorative side. And then that pretty peacock. Then a floral. So this is all like the jewel colors, right? And then a blue tone on tone, a blue floral. And on the back side is purple. I don't know which purple this is because I'm not good in my colors just yet. The ones I've used a lot, I can tell you, but not all of them. And then the back side is this pretty peacock color again. This is really pretty. It kind of looks like almost like tea stained as its last layer. And then a plaid. So the colors here are, so this is Regal Winter. It's Berry Burst, Blackberry Bliss, Cherry Cobbler, Night of Navy, Pretty Peacock, Shaded Spruce, and Wild Wheat. Okay, so let me just flip a page or 2 here. And let's see what else I'm looking for. Mm-hmm. Oh, here we go. Okay. So we have a stamp set, which I saw. It's not there. It must be here. Okay, so Regal Flora. I like this. Wishing I were there to give you a hug. Oh, that's nice. Sending love your way. Thanks and missing you. And then there's florals. And this is a cling. Pretty. That's gonna be very pretty. Stamped for sure. And then with this we get, here are the dies. And let's see what the extras are. It's almost like always like the bonus part, right? Okay, so this must be like greenery, I'm assuming. These are fun. So like between a square and an oval, right? So it's rounded on two ends, and then it will that will indent. And there's two sizes there. This is fun. Okay. Then we've got ribbon. We have not come across ribbon yet. So this is very pretty. So this is Blackberry Bliss and Gold ribbon. And where did my scissors go? I don't want to actually cut my ribbon, just the plastic. So this is 1/2 inch. And, oh, I actually thought it was like velvet, but it's almost like it's actually, it's very bendable and pliable, I guess. Not bendable, really. And it's almost like, well, you can see through it. Neat. So pretty. And it's Blackberry Bliss and Gold. Okay, and then we have an embellishment. These are tiny dots. So these are Regal foil adhesive back dots. And I'm assuming they're in like the colors. So Blackberry Bliss, Pretty Peacock. I didn't think I said a pink, but there's like a pinkish color, which must be like this. But there must be pink something. Very burst, but it's kind of light. But anyway, so that's the embellishment. And then I think there's another paper pack that coordinates with this. I don't know. Oh, yeah, if I have. Here it is. So it's called Regal Distressed Patterns. Oh, sorry, that is a very loud noise. Okay, so it's like a graph print with a little bit of distressing. It's one-sided paper. Well, I guess it is obviously it's two-sided, but there's no print on the back. Very interesting. So it's white on the back of all of them. Oh, pretty though. They're very pretty together and very pretty in real life. So they're all the accent color is gold on there. Okay, so that is Regal Winter. Okay, so let's see what else. So also in this box, as I'm looking at it, I realized I have some of my paper that is on sale. So don't forget, DSP, Designer Series paper from the annual catalog, is currently on sale. That sale started on the 6th and runs to the end of the month. So if there's paper from the annual idea book that you had been eyeing, this is a good time to grab it. Okay, here we go. Pile number 3 is on the floor. Okay. I also have Nest of Winter. And so that collection is called Nest of Winter Suite. So this is 12 by 12. We have not looked at anything that's not 12 by 12 yet for all my scrapbooking friends. So there's this pretty bird paper. And they're all different. Oh, that's very pretty. It's like snow. And then these are more birds with pine cones, and they're on like a gray background. Very pretty. And there's the back side. Oh, a fun stripe. More different kinds of birds. And then on the back side, there is this print. Okay, this is pretty. And then there is a set with little tiny birds and birch trees. And on the back side of that is this one, which, oh, so look, there's little tiny birds. You'd hardly even notice them in there. But it almost looks like dandelions. Not dandelions, but you know when a dandelion goes white. Okay, so then there's this pretty paper that's like top and bottom. I'm assuming you could very easily cut it in half. And here's the back side. Oh, that's funny. I think they're supposed to be like footprints, bird footprints. Some sea willows. And then the back side, oh, that's very pretty. It's like a watercolor painted birch tree. Okay, so then there is a stamp set, sending thanks and much love, thinking of you always. A friend like you brings happiness. So this is Wintry Treetop Stamp. So it is a cling mount. And then there's the dies. Okay. Oh, fun. So there's like a card front one that's trees. And then I'm assuming the birds coordinate with the paper. There's branches. And I like that there's like something that you might cut a lot out of. There's more than one, right? So you can run them through one time and you get two. So there's some branches, some little twigs here too. There's like a bough, right? Then there's an embossing folder, birch wood and 3D embossing folder. And this is another big one. Gotta love it. I love tree ones, right? So, oh, wow. A really nice, like, just look at it in comparison to the size of my hand, right? So you can tell it's like super big. Fun. There's a really pretty knot here and then one off to the side too. And then there is twine, all those colors, natural tones. There you go, all the natural tones. And then these are earth tone shimmer gems. Okay, so that is what we have for the wintry treetops. I think that's all there is for that one. Okay, this is another pile. Okay, so let's see what else I have here. Okay, so now I have some sale paper. We don't need to look at that. You guys, you should see all the piles on my floor at the moment. Okay, so I got some Festive Glimmer paper because why wouldn't you? Okay, so that is another one. This is sale paper. So, okay, so we've got like, I think, 3 more different things to look at. So, what goes? You guys, and I didn't even get everything. Okay. That is not for that. Where does the Glimmer paper go? Okay. I want to do, I think it goes with these guys. No, but that's okay. I don't know where it goes, but we have Festive Glimmer paper. And the three colors are Cherry Cobbler, Garden Green, and Granny Apple Green. I'm sure it goes with something. I'm just literally missing it. But I do actually really like the glimmer paper. And the holiday season is the perfect time for glimmer. If you're not going to glimmer at the holiday season, when are you going to glimmer, right? So, Cherry Cobbler. And then the Granny Green, Granny Apple Green, and Garden Green. So Granny Apple Green, Garden Green, Cherry Cobbler. I think it coordinates, well, it coordinates with more than just that, but okay, why did I dump that onto the ground? Okay. So this paper pack is called Snowy Scenes. So I think this is the second one that should have some coordinating scrapbooking products, if I remember correctly. So these guys are super cute. They're all in their little snow globes. So trees and snowmen and penguins and little houses. And then the back side are just snowflakes. Really pretty. And kind of an interesting color combination. So I find it super interesting that the snowflakes are green on like this really subtle blue background. Here are some big snow globes. So you can see like the size, they're like the size of my hand, right? So about 4 inches because the paper will cut in 4. So there is some pink and white snowflakes. This is cute. Oh, look at the little snowmen with their hats and their scarves. And then the trees in the background. Okay. And then on the back side of that is this pretty pastel-y plaid. Then the little penguins with all their little present and hats. And then on the back side are some trees. I like that it's kind of like an unconventional, I think that's why I like the green snowflakes, right? It's kind of unconventional. Some holly and berries. And a fun like Christmas stripe. The little houses. And the back side is some candy canes. Okay, so let's see what else I have to find here. Okay, so this, I'm super excited, has, I don't think that I went in this order. I don't think I went right to the ribbon last time, but it happened to be the first thing I could see. So this ribbon has pom-poms on the edge. How much cuter could you get than that? Really. So it's on a wide roll, but it is only 5/8 wide. But look at this. So they're little tiny pom-poms on the sides. And it's like a satiny ribbon, and you can color it. So we're just saying that's super cute, very pliable. Okay, so then I need a stamp set. Snowy Wonder. Season's greetings, let it snow. Happy New Year. There's a little house, the snowman, the penguin, the snowflakes. Okay, so then we have to have a stamp set here. A die cut. We have a stamp set. It's literally right in front of me. Okay. Oh, so right, you can cut out the snow globes. There's both of the different shapes. There's snowflakes, little tree, the penguin, the snowman. That's the bottom. Here's a house. Here's another fun little tree, some snowflakes, a candy cane. I bet it cuts out this, but there is a stamp also. This cuts out like the different kinds of trees. So that is that. And then there is another embellishment. White loose snowflakes. So this is in one of these containers. Okay, and there's tons of them in here. And there are a couple different sizes. For sure, 2 different sizes. There's like a little teeny tiny one and one that's a little bit bigger. There might just be 2 sizes. Yeah, 4mm and 6mm. I don't know what that is in inches. I'm sure it's on here somewhere. Okay, so that is that one. Okay, then, so parts of the rest of my stuff is not complete. So I'm going to see what is complete here that makes sense. So this whole collection is called Snowy Scenes. Okay. So I'm going to show you, the last thing I'm going to show you is some of the like ephemera packs, which it is my understanding were like new this in the annual. But of course, obviously, these are going to be all Christmas themed. So there is something called a little bit festive 12 by 12 designer series paper. So this is like that floral pack, but it's Christmas themed. So there's 3 sheets of paper and then there's a whole bunch of die cuts. So I'm not going to pull the whole thing apart, but okay, so these are the 3 sheets of paper. So they obviously need something with them. And then these are more like a generic print, right? These are more like holiday themed with the trees and the patterns and stuff. So then there's some punch apart cards and then punch apart pieces. Okay, so this comes as, like I said, a kit. Oh my goodness, that little house is stinking cute. But I'm not going to pull it apart. But that's one of the pieces. Okay, so that's a little bit festive, 12 by 12 designer series paper. So then there are some. So there's a Christmas themed Reindeer Days, Memories and More card pack. And then, so I don't think I have everything in here, but so then there's Joyful Images, ephemera pack. And then this one is like the sayings. So there's like little sentiments. So this is a really super quick, fast way to put together cards. And I think, okay, so this is the only other thing I wanted to show you. But I don't know that I have anything else that goes with this. Just yet. But this is called Sentimental Christmas Designer Series Paper. And this paper, sorry, that my voice activated thing just turned on. They give a portion, I just want to make sure that I am saying it correctly, but so I do believe it is $4 from the purchase of this paper. It goes to literacy programs, if I remember correctly. And so, yes, $4 donation for every Sentimental Christmas Designer Series paper pack sold. And I do think that I actually read somewhere that it was literacy programs. But so this kind of has that old-fashioned Christmas feel to it. So that's what it reminds me of. And I can't find it in my book at the moment, but so these are all like, they look like they're pencil crayon drawn. And then the back side, oh, I like this, is this snowflake on the brown. Then there's some ribbon and holly. And the back side of it is trees. Oh, that's very pretty too. And I actually said to somebody the other day, I actually really try not to judge anything when I see it online or then even when I see it in the little book, because things do look completely different when you get them home. The trees with the little presents and this stripe. Oh, and then there's the stockings. Okay, so there is more to this because I know I have something that goes with this. This is very pretty. So the candy canes and berries are all around the outside. Then this is like a winter bouquet. And on the back side is this fun print. And then there's candles. And on the back side is another really pretty like scene. So very pretty. So then I have this Sentimental Wishes stamp set. Like that. So, which makes me think, oh, Sentimental Wishes dies. This is a little guy. Oh, I bet that ribbon goes with it too. So it's a little die, the stocking, oh, and a good branch and a bow. So then I think that this ribbon goes with that, and this is satin and sheer ribbon, shaded spruce. And these might go with it. I'm not 100% certain. Okay, guys, we're like almost at the end of my box. But the last thing, I do have a few more things, but they're like not complete. But this I wanted to show you because I think this is fun. So I'm just going to move this stuff aside. Got this all together. Like I said, there are some pieces that I think I'm missing. Like not missing like they didn't send them to me, missing like I put them in my second order because it was a little bit of chaos. So this is a fun bundle. So there's a bundle or you could purchase them separately. And it's the Take a Bow bundle, I think is what it's called. But it is a die and a 6x6 stack of paper. And this will make a traditional like present bow. Like how fun is that? So it's a die. Oh, you could totally use these still for like strips on scrapbooking pages or cards. And then there's this little stack called Take a Bow 6x6 stack. No, it's not. It's called Take a Bow 6x6 Designer Series paper. So there are, you guys should see the mess around me. Okay, so there are, oh, lots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, a dozen. So 12 pieces of each paper. So here is paper number 1, which is a really pretty, like multicolored plaid-ish. And then green with a dot. So then here's the next print. And so they all work really well together. Super cute little star. And on the back side, this will be my favorite, is a multi-dot. Then there is this fun leaf with berries. And the back side of that is just a red stripe. And then a multi-stripe is the last print. And on the back is a red multi-dot. So there's 2, 4, 6, 8 prints. Like 8 prints. There's a dozen of each pieces of paper. I hope that makes sense. And then that die, which I think will be fun to play with. So like I said, and then the reason the die is like this is because I think you need multiple pieces to put it together. But the reason that the paper stack is that size is because it fits on a 6x6 piece of paper. So just like that when you run it through, and there's just like a little bit left over at the end. Okay, guys. So that's what's in my box that makes the most sense to pull out. Now there's just like some random odds and sods in there that aren't quite complete picture of anything. So like I said, I hope that was helpful. So if you are a demonstrator, you can order now. If you're in Canada and interested in becoming a demonstrator on my team, make sure to send me a message and I can help with that. And if you are a customer, all of these things will be ready to order on September the 4th. And for my customers, I'm going to try and put together a fun little wish list. We'll see how that goes in the next little while. So I hope you guys have an awesome day. And if you have any questions, feel free, because lots of times the comments stop coming in my stream and I can't actually see it till after. So if I did not address your question, or you want to know something else that I didn't actually answer, make sure to ask, because I can either answer it like replying to the comment, or if I need to do another video, I can come back at some point and walk through a few more of the things. And so you guys might get to see a little bit more when I have some more stuff to show. Have a great Friday night, everyone. We'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.